Pisces, welcome back, my crown beings. This is T. Thank you guys for spending some time with me. So, as you guys know, I did a reading for you guys about how you feel about your person, what's keeping you apart, how they feel about you, and what's keeping you apart on their end. However, there were some things that came up. I heard Spirit say yesterday that we wasn't going to address it in that reading. Spirit had me come back today to address some of the issues that came up in there, particularly for you guys, Pisces. Y'all take this as it may. Sit down. This is going to require you to be very open-minded to actually hear these messages. Spirit has something to say. I was not coming back to do this message. I was going to let it be. I heard what I heard and I was going to keep going. However, Spirit is requiring me to come back and give this message. Now, as I stated, this may resonate for some of you guys. It may not. For the people that's saying that this is not resonating with them, Spirit is saying, look a little bit deeper. Spirit is trying to contact you to give you a message. We had the Judgment in reverse and we had the Wheel of Fortune. These two cards went deeper for you guys, Pisces. The Judgment in reverse and the Wheel of Fortune. Some of you guys are refusing to take the call. You guys are refusing to wake up and see the direction that Spirit is trying to give you and lead you down the path. We have the Wheel of Fortune here in reverse. The Wheel of Fortune upright is karma going in your favor. The Wheel of Fortune in reverse is bad karma coming around. For whomever I'm speaking to, Spirit is saying they're going to cause chaos and conflict and tower moments until you get this right. Spirit is saying you guys are evolved old souls pretending that you don't know, that you don't see the confirmations, that you don't see the visions that they're giving you. It's time to pay attention. You guys know. They do not want you to keep going down this path. There's a new life for you, but you keep putting yourself in these old toxic cycles. And Spirit is saying they keep showing you over and over and over again. Spirit is holding you to a higher standard. They about to spin the block again. Come back around. They're going to give you these confirmations. They're going to give you these visions. They're going to give you these downloads. Because you're being held to a certain standard, to a certain height in your life. And it's time for you to step up and rise to the occasion, Pisces. I made a video probably like a week or two saying, will you pass this test? It's going to be somebody that's coming in, that's the real person, somebody that's not. There was a soulmate involved in that reading and everything. This is a test. Again. Spirit is saying stop playing with them. That's their words, not mine. You know, as I stated, you're a highly evolved soul pretending like you do not know what's going on. This reading is going to trigger some people, so I'm going to put that out there at the forefront. The path that you keep taking is having you feel alone. But yet and still, you keep taking this path thinking that the storyline is going to change. Spirit has shown you over and over. And they're going to keep making it difficult for you until you snap out of whatever it is that you need to snap out of. It's not going to get no better. They're not going to make it better. They're going to continue to make it worse and worse until you actually figure out, hey, I don't want to do this no more. There's something else that you are being awakened to. You have a different path, Pisces. You have something to do. You have something to start. It's time to start fresh. It's time to transform. There's an ego death here that needs to be had. There's some shadow work that you guys need to bark upon a little bit more, which is going to cause some isolation. It's like winging yourself off a drug. You're going to go through the withdrawal periods. You're going to have these tests. You're going to have people in the same line of work coming to distract you to see if you're wise enough now to stay on the right path. This is going to cause you to take a leap of faith and choose yourself. But flexibility is required, Pisces. You have bliss at the end of this journey. You have been through a lot on this journey already. However, Spirit say you cannot slick a can of oil. Spirit sees everything. Whatever you may be telling people and you're not living by for real, they see that. They know what's going on. You can't play the game no more. And for whatever reason, Spirit wanted to bring that to the forefront. So I'm just as uncomfortable as y'all. But it's not for me to be uncomfortable because this is not my message. I'm just the messenger. So we're going to look a little bit further to see what else Spirit is trying to guide you guys to, because whatever you're called to do is bigger than what you can imagine at this time, Pisces. You're going to have to step out of your own way. Them old tricks, it's not going to work. You never tricked Spirit in the first place. You never tricked the Holy Spirit in the first place. They see all. They know all. They know what you're going to do before you do it. But you guys are more conscious now, which make your choices a little bit more painful when you choose to go the opposite way. So we're going to see what else is going on with you guys, with this message the Spirit is trying to get out to you guys. Like I said, open your mind, open your heart. Take these messages as a part of your journey, as guidance. Don't look at it as Spirit is calling me out. They done sent this woman to call me out. That's not the case. Spirit know you're going to find this video. You're going to listen to it. Because when you hear this, even if you don't feel like it's the right time, Spirit is going to get you ready. This is going to spark something in you that's beyond me and that's beyond you. Something that you and Spirit got going on. This not my battle to fight. I'm going to tell y'all that through the door. This is not my battle to fight. This is your battle. And Spirit wants you to rise to the occasion. There's more. You know what's right. You know what's wrong, Spirit is saying. You're highly evolved. I keep hearing highly evolved. There's nothing stupid about you. So let's see. All right, Spirit. Give the messages that you're trying to give to the collective, Spirit. Higher power. This is the divine. They're trying to contact you. They're giving you messages. I told you they're giving you downloads. They're giving you the visions to see down this path. They're trying to contact you directly. They're not trying to go through nobody else. However, they had to go through me today. They want you to see. Spirit is lying within you. They're trying to shine through you. But a lot of you guys got to do some third eye healing, some cleansing in order to see the vision clearly. Your higher self is trying to be involved, but Spirit, the divine, is trying to contact you. What else, Spirit? And I feel so emotional behind this. Like the feeling is just, it's almost overwhelming. What else, Spirit, for Pisces? You're going to have to go the distance. 4 and 7 breaks down to the 11, which is the path that you need to be on. However, in order to cross this finish line, you're going to have to shed away a lot of parts of you. You're going to have to rise to the occasion to get to the finish line. Spirit is trying to guide you. They're trying to align the stars for you, Pisces. But we all have free will. This is where free will come in at. Spirit can guide us all day long. If we don't take the bait and do what we need to do, then what? So that even speaks for me. I couldn't sit here and get this message for me to do something and I say, yeah, no, Spirit, I ain't gonna do it. That's a consequence for me because it's bigger than me. It's not about me. It's about me doing my part, and it's about you doing your part. You're going to have to go the distance in your own life. You're going to have to make other decisions in order to get you out of these revolving circles, these revolving patterns. The same thing keep happening over and over. And that spirit is knocking on your door personally, Pisces. 1111 on the phone. What else, Spirit? What else for the collective? You got TikTok. Time is running out. Spirit has given you time after time after time. Spirit is patient with us as long as we're doing what we need to do. They have put a time limit on this. They want you to pull up and show up to your own party, Pisces. Because there's a change in the wind. There's a different direction that you need to be headed in. There's creativity here that you have to get out. There's no more being in the clouds. There's no more being what somebody else and who somebody else wants you to be. It's not about them. Spirit is in everything that you do. They're in you. They're guiding you along this journey, but they have put a time stamp on this. The time is now. They don't care if you're not ready. We're not ready for half the shit we go through. But we have to show up. We got to rise to the occasion. It don't matter if we ready or not. That's beyond us. If we're in it, Spirit said we was ready. Whether we can fathom that or not. What else, Spirit? Some of you guys are going to have to get into some type of breathing methods, some type of meditation. You're going to have to go within. This is going to require, as I stated, a lot of solitude in order for you to blossom, because you're going to have to ask for these answers from Spirit. You're going to have to be clear enough and still enough in order to hear the messages that they are trying to give you. This is going to bring you so much peace. This is going to bring you so much harmony. It's going to be a brand new life for you. You have other people in your tribe that Spirit is trying to align you with. But they're not going to align you with them if the games are still being played, is what I'm hearing. Only you know and Spirit know. I don't know. What else, Spirit? But you have a whole new soul trap that's going to lead you down different paths in your life to bigger and better things. I'm hearing glowing from the inside out. But as I stated, you keep going round and round in these circles. It's not getting you anywhere. You're not evolving. You're just revolving. You're going to have to get out your head, get past yourself so you can evolve instead of revolve. Because these are the patterns that I was speaking of in the same old cycles. Some things may not be going as fast as you want them to, and that's understandable. However, you have a bigger purpose. For who I'm speaking to, you probably been through a lot of different things that should have broken you down a long time ago. However, you're still standing, especially if you're watching this channel. What else for Pisces spirit? You guys are extremely blessed and extremely highly favored. You're higher than most of the people, and listen to this, don't take this the wrong way. A lot of the people you're surrounding yourself in that circle with, you're more highly evolved than them. You're on a different platform. Spirit see you on a different platform with this. They're trying to align everything around you. But it has to be a give and take. You got to give them something in order for them to give you something. You got to take away something from you personally in order for them to take some burdens off of you as well. But you guys are very blessed. And there's more blessings to come once you truly align yourself with the path that you're supposed to be on. You guys come up as the high priestess in the deck. In the original tarot deck. Which means you're linked close to the spiritual realm. So y'all getting these messages. Now it's whether can you hear them clearly or not. And for the ones that hear them clearly, Spirit know that too. So we're going to keep going. What else? We're going to pull 2 more from this deck, Spirit. Unless you say otherwise. What else for Pisces spirit? Building blocks. It's time to get back out here. Revamp. Build a different foundation. It's time for you to disappear with what you was doing. 8 and 2 breaks down to a 10. Close that old cycle out. 10 is completion. You've completed this cycle, but yet and still you diminish yourself and put yourself right back on to where the foundation you built, thinking you're going to ride this, and you got to continue to build. This is not the end. You've done a lot to get to this point, but this is not the end. You still have more building to do. You have other things to do. You have other people to help. To just keep it straight up, you have a bigger purpose. Some of you guys may not understand. You're going to have to sit down, go within. Talk to spirit yourself. You don't need me. You don't need nobody else to talk to the highest power. You have that connection yourself. You don't need nobody else. This is just a wake-up call. This is just the umph that you need to do what you need to do for yourself, not nobody else. What else for Pisces spirit? Anything else? Regeneration. This is the rebirth. This is the transformation. This is the ego death that I spoke of earlier. 6 and 4 breaks down to a 10. You got to come out. The old leaves have fell off. The foundation is not as solid as you think. You guys are literally on fire in your soul. You could feel like you're taking 1 step forward and 3 steps backwards because it's something else that you're missing. That's in your path. That spirit is trying to get you to. There's a rebirth here. You're going to have to transform. You cannot step into your gifts. your spiritual powers, because spirit is only going to give us so much. It depends on how much we evolve as a human being on this 3D plantation and in the 5D in different dimensions. We have to do the work, or else they're not going to give us everything, because in all actuality, it's a lot to chew. Sometimes you just feel like, oh, why I had to know? Why did I have to get the message? Nobody else got the message. You may have some other people that may get the message, but hey, sometimes you are the only one in your circle getting these messages. That's why you be placed into a different circle, to where somebody understand you. You guys are getting messages. You guys are helping you. It's called a soul tribe. You guys are like-minded individuals that are here to help each other evolve in the 3D. Your souls already know each other. This is not a new thing. This is something from the past. Your soul already know these individuals, but you're not going to be able to get to them until you do the part that you need to do. And the same thing with them. They won't be able to get to you if they don't do the work as well. Anything else, Spirit? Anything else for Pisces? Hold on, Pisces. Sorry about that, Pisces. I'm trying to fix the mic and everything else. So, anything else? Anything else for Pisces, Spirit? Spirit is trying to get you to this treasure island. This is the end all. This is pure abundance. Yeah, this is a slow journey. You know why it's slow? Because it's a journey. It's not a race. It's definitely a marathon. Your treasure is at the end of this rebirth. Once you change this and change and go through and do some shadow work, you have Treasure Island. This is going to be more blessings and abundance than you can even think of, Pisces. Because you guys have a deep knowing already. You know this. You're very wise. Like I said, you guys are highly evolved souls. Spirit said that. Highly evolved. Some things are... We're riding through this full moon. There are some things that's going to be coming up for you guys, because you're going to have to process that. You're going to have to ground yourself in order to get to where you need to be. Now it's time to go by the book. Another 11. Your path is different from others. Don't compare your path with anybody else. You've been seeing this. You've been observing the moment. You know what's going on. You're not confused. And for the ones that's confused, you won't be. There's a new beginning here. And you hold it in your hand. This is free will. This is something you have to do, Pisces. So let's move on. Anything else, Spirit, that you have for Pisces today? Transformation. Transforming. You have to. There's no other way. There's no other way. There's sacred geometry here. Some of you guys may be into that. You may know a little bit more about that. If you don't, look into that. There's no coincidences. This plan was already made for you. You already made this plan. Be into the mindset of that you can. Some of you guys need to change your diet. Some of you guys have changed your diet. This is going to affect your mental clarity. What else? Anything else for Pisces spirit? The void. We got the divine feminine coming out. You guys are a divine being. A lot of you may feel like you're in a time period in your life where you just feel stuck, like there's no motion, there's nothing happening, you can't hear anything from God, you don't know which way you're supposed to be going. You're going to have to do a little bit more hard work. A lot of things just don't come to us because we feel like it should. We got to go, we got to do the work in order to get here. But we're still going through voids at this time, so that's okay. Spirit wants to bring it to you that there's more to be done. You're in hermit mode. You're in hibernation. It's time to come out and do some other things. This is for the ones that's really trying to find their way. You guys are highly evolved souls as well. You just may not be to that stature of the time limit that Spirit is putting on others. But it's time for you to do what you need to do as well. You are seen. You are noticed. You are not going unlooked. And that's why I say don't compare your journey to nobody else's. There's no comparison. It's not a competition. Solitude is going to require that. That's the void. That's the hermit. This is required. You're going to have to go in. You're going to have to face yourself. If you can't face yourself, I always tell you, you can't face the world. You can't face nobody else. You're going to have to face yourself. Because there's still some more healing to be done. You guys have to be patient with yourself. Don't think the healing is done because you came a long way. As I stated with the building blocks, you've built all that foundation and now you're just comfortable on it. There's more to do. There's more to build. There's more to heal. Anything else, Spirit? And we have essence coming out. You guys know, a lot of you guys' bloodline has even set you up to even be to this magnitude. Some of you guys may not be into that. You may not know how far your ancestors have brought you through your DNA. They did a lot of fighting. They did a lot of hard work in order for you to be at this point in your life and have chances that they never may not have had or ever be able to have shown. A lot of things was hidden now. Not so much today. It's more things that's out in the open. It's more things you get to say. You know, it's more ways and avenues we get to reach people. Because what I say, balance and chaos. Spirit is going to keep bringing chaos until you stand up and find the balance that you need. You know it. You know it and I know it. Last one for Pisces Spirit. This is going to bring you stability. You're going to sit on your throne. You're going to have the power in your hands to do what you need to do. This was still a beautiful reading, Pisces. Take it as it may. You guys are great. You guys are greater than you can imagine. Spirit wants you to know that it don't matter what you've been through. It don't matter how many times you've been there. We still, when we wake up, we have a chance to do something different that day. And it's time to do something different. So we're just going to pull some advice. You are a lot tougher than you think you are. You've been through the mud. Like I said, you don't need me to talk to spirit. You don't need me to talk to your higher power. You could do that by yourself. But you're tougher than you think. Don't downplay nothing that you've been through and say, well, oh, other people been through that. Hell, you don't know what they going through now. And if they truly made it out of what they was going through. That's why it's no comparison. And it's time to explore the possibilities. There's more to be shown to you, but you're going to have to go towards it. Spirit is not just going to place this in your lap because you're telling people you're evolved, you're walking this path, when in all actuality, you think you're walking a path that you ain't doing no work on. One more, Spirit, for Pisces. And you will have financial security in life. Don't worry about the finances. Things may be tight now, but a powerful change will transform your life. This is personal. This is personal for you, Pisces. This is a personal journey. All our journeys are personal. My journey ain't like yours. Yours ain't like Susie's. Susie's ain't like Bobby's. This is personal. Stay grounded. Do what you need to do because it's not going unrecognized, and we cannot trick the divine itself. We can't. We cannot. Keep that in mind. Keep y'all head held high. Don't worry about the setbacks. It's about getting up and continuing to go forward. You guys have been crowned. I will definitely talk to you guys soon.